So Anthony Joshua sparks out Robert Helenius in the round 7. My thoughts on the fight are, it was a good little fight. Robert Helenius had a lot of success early on. I knew he could. He was keeping Anthony Joshua out of range. Anthony Joshua had to figure it out. The thing with Anthony Joshua is, it took him a long time to figure out. He just has to step in with a double jab. He stuck to that single jab for a long time, throwing one shots for a long time. His team told him, get your feet closer. They didn't tell him how to get his feet closer. Eventually in round 7, it seems like he figured it out himself. And he decided to start. I seen this setup, I believe, round 7. As soon as he saw that, as soon as he figured out the double jab, it got him into range. The jab upstairs, jab to the body. The reaction that gave him, within 4 engagements of that, he knocked him out within 4 or 5 engagements. You know, so I want to break that down, but because I enjoy doing them type of videos, breaking down setups of punches and stuff like that, or things that I believe are setups of punches. So yeah, I might drop one of them. It was a nice knockout though, can't lie. Once he found his range, once he figured it out, it came. And like Robert Helenius was like moving away from the shot, but it was a clean knockout. It was definitely a good knockout. Definitely not no bullshit fake knockout. Could tell the way Helenius went down. So what's next, man? So is Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder the next move? Has Anthony Joshua got a chance against Wilder? Someone as crazy as him, fast as him, powerful as him? Can he avoid that right hand? And can he get in range and land his own right hand? Because he didn't look too good. Like, it's the first guy, or is it? I don't know who else Anthony Joshua's fought that's taller than Anthony Joshua. Who has he fought that's taller than? I think Klitschko's taller than Anthony Joshua, or about the same height actually. Is Klitschko taller than AJ? Vitaly, innit? No, Vladimir. I don't know, man. But yeah, this one could be a tough fight for Anthony Joshua, the Deontay Wilder fight. Apparently it's next. So let's see what's going on. What do you think of the knockout? What do you think of the reaction after Anthony Joshua knocked out Helenius? The little, I don't know what it was called, the little fucking humps. The little, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what you call them. But I don't think it suits Anthony Joshua. I don't like people doing that type of thing when they do a knockout, especially big guys. You know what I mean? I like big guys just to like walk off calmly or just do a little celebration, like, you know what I mean? Not that type of shit. Just, that's something that, I don't know, he's just got a lot going on in his head. You can tell what people say affect him. To the point where it's like, he's just in the ring trying to prove points. Trying to prove the critics wrong while he's in the ring, like, blood. Don't be focused on like trying to prove this guy wrong and that guy wrong and do this, that. Focus on the fight. Do you. You keep saying I do me, but you can tell Anthony Joshua definitely gets affected by the critics, by the media. Like, I don't know what it is with this guy, like, fuck all the critics or the media or this, that. But yeah, you got to listen to certain man that you know are chatting the real shit. People that are like on point with it. Certain channels out there you should be listening to and taking their advice. People like, what's that guy's name? Is it Chris Andre and stuff like that? Even Hatman. There's people like that could take their advice all day long, just in general. And just focus on doing you in the ring. When you're in the ring, focus on you fighting. Look, watch back your fucking fights. That's one thing I don't know if AJ, what he does, if he watches back his fights, and if when he watches them back, because he's just only watching back when he's with around yes men, where they're just pointing out his good stuff he does in the ring or what, because if I was AJ, I'd be watching back my fights and breaking down every little thing, what I'm doing wrong, where I'm going wrong, where I should have done better. I'm a perfectionist, so that's the type of person I am. And when I like to cut people's hair and stuff like that. I like to do colouring and stuff like that, and drawing and stuff like that. I'm a perfectionist. I like to do, there's only specific types of drawings I will do. It's got to be good, clear, or it's got to be like portraits, or it's got to be buildings or something clear. I don't like to do like them ugly, weird paintings, or certain people call it, like they just get a drawing board, splash loads of different colours on there of paint and stuff like that. I don't do paint as well. I rarely do like biros, coloured biros. If I'm doing any colouring, I like to do colouring biros, gel pens, or just pencil with like drawings and shading and stuff like that. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but like I say, I'm a perfectionist. So I don't know if Anthony Joshua, he does look like a perfectionist as well. He's always got his hair on point and shit like that. So does he watch his fights back properly and study them properly? I don't know. But if I was watching my fights back and I was Anthony Joshua, I'd cringe a lot. I'd be like, oh, I should have been doing this, should have been doing that. I've done that a lot. Like, even when I sparred with my friends, I used to watch the sparring back. I sometimes secretly video the sparring. So the next time when we sparred, I'd work on things to like come back at him and see what he was doing. Like I remember when I first started sparring with him, what he would do was I'd throw a double jab, and I just wanted to really hurt. I just wanted that, because I had a hard jab. I just wanted to land a good hard jab on the second jab in it. And after my first jab, he would pull back, and after my first jab, he would pull back, and then he would come like, and then pull down, but come with a left hook at the same time, and it was catching me. And I never really clocked it for like a good few spars, what exactly, and then he started adding on from there. I never really clocked it until I video recorded it one time, and then I've realised this pussy was doing the same move every single time, you get me? So then I remember as soon as I go in there next time, and I started adding the feint instead of just throwing two double hard jabs, like hard jab, and trying to tag him with it, because I was getting success at a few times. So when I was tagging, when I was throwing the double hard jabs, I started throwing the feint first, which was drawing that left hook out before he wanted to throw the left hook. That's what he was doing as well. He was just countering the left hook as well. And then I'd throw a quick 1-2 as well down the pipe when I felt like he was going to throw the left hook. And I'm telling you, I was like bossing him. I said back him into the corner and just play with him. And this was just from watching back little clips of us fighting. So I don't know what's happening with Anthony Joshua and his team. I feel like he's got a weak team. Derek James is like, I think he's good for AJ. If you watch the knockout Anthony Joshua got today, it's a very typical Derek James knockout as well. Very similar to Errol Spence knockouts. Double jab, big left hand he comes with, but Anthony Joshua came with the big looping right hand. Very similar to Errol Spence's style, and it worked. But if it's gonna work for somebody like Deontay Wilder, that's a whole nother game ball. But they've got plenty of time. They've got till December. Where are we at now? August, September, October, November, December. They've got like 5-6 months to work out a good plan, a good strategy. This fight's been talked about for years anyway. Should have been planning, right? So that's that. I'm gonna enjoy covering this fight though. That's one thing. And there should be a lot of content. There should be a lot of people interested in this fight as well. So it should motivate me to want to drop videos. But yeah, this is done. I'm done with my ramble. I've been rambling for about 10.